Welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And the pass is intercepted. Rashford. Ruben Dias with the slide tackle there. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, the counter could be on here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
Decent hit! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. And he welcomes it in. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Grealish. Foden. Looking for the runner. Grealish. Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
And it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Foden. Grealish. Looking tidy in possession here. Bernardo Silva. Grealish. Now it's Grealish. Well, Jim, looking at the movement out there, it seems to me there's been a change of plan.
Well, it very much looks like the fullbacks are not pushing up as you would expect in wide areas. They're operating more centrally now and looking for...
Massive leap! Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Shapes to shoot! He wasn't that far away.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Guardiola. Rodri. Half an hour played now. And it's Bernardo Silva, laid out to the left flank. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Rodri. Guardiola. Haaland. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Smoothly does it. Plays it in low. And the keeper's in command. Cross goes in there, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodri wins the duel this time. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva. Could move up a gear here. Interesting ball. Oh, super find. Garnacho! De Bruyne. We are into stoppage time. He is through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Casemiro for Varane to Bruno Fernandes. Rashford climbs up big. He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Garnacho fiddles it through. Shaw with chance with a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Guardiola. And it's Grealish. And it's been taken straight back. Grealish. Great skill, that's nice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Foden. Bruno Fernandes. He's had it taken off him. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Foden. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. De Bruyne! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Diogo Dalot is there to clear. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shaw going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. Good spot, he's seen the run.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And that's been levered clear. It's a throw-in. Played in by Dalot. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he was alert to it.
Anthony, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. A lot of... There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way. And they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
We have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Well, this looks promising in terms of Bruno Fernandes! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's an excellent interception.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And it's played forward. Martinez. Eriksson. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Save the best for last. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it was just top play.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's had it nicked away. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Gets his pass away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ericsson.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Ericsson. Kovacic. Oh, good spread. A real chance to break. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
This is what good chemistry is all
Great
about.
Chance! And that may well be that. That is that.